from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder Nomar Mazara.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the curveball that time. And there's your first out of the evening.
In the second spot tonight.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Miguel Cabrera.
Takes this the other way to right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Left fielder.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Cabrera is on his way home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Domingo Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a curveball in for a strike. Hit hard up the middle. Bogarts has it. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And here's a ball hit in the air. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate.
Second, third baseman Eduardo Nunez.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vogt gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, and there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Adams is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis Shaw.
Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. In now, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Vogt.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Outside, 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Pedroia onto the grass. He makes the play. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Bounce down the third baseline. Shaw gloves it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Designated hitter, Andrew.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Tapper up the line. Shaw has it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. On the ground up the middle. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Cabrera, but it's too late and they'll just get the 1. Riding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Orlando Arcia.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mazara is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Leading off the inning, number 7, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 7.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Ready now, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vogt.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, number 2.
In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. And now pitch on the way. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Ready on 1 and 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Hit well towards the hole, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over. And again a throw. Yet another check on first. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a move over to first. Keon Broxton will come on now and run at first base following the injury. And another throw over. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a liner. Foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he's safe. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 7. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Blake Swihart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little flare out to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Broxton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arcia will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. I understand pitching carefully.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Inciarte going back to the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Eduardo Rodriguez comes in to work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think you could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Betts comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Standing in, Keon Broxton. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Grounded down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now.
batter,
Jonathan
5.
Villar.
Shortstop.
0 for 2 on his line thus
Jonathan
far.
Villar.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading
0
off
for 2 with a
Red
run.
Sox. Left fielder.
Into the
Mookie
windup and the pitch. And this is on the ground for Cabrera at third. Gonna be a tough play. And Cabrera throws across the diamond for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Matt Adams
First
now.
baseman.
He's 0 for 2 thus
Matt
far in this one.
Adams.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding in once
The
again,
shortstop,
Xander
number 2.
Bogaerts.
Xander
A hit in 2
Bogaerts.
tries so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arcia ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Leading off for
He's
the
singled
Brewers.
in 2 trips to the
Second
plate thus
baseman.
far.
Orlando.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in
Center
and looking
fielder.
for more, Nomar Mazara.
Mazara.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts into shallow left, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over.
It's time.
Digging in once again, Andrew
Leading off
Benintendi
for the
will
Red
try and
Sox.
get something started in the
Designated
home half
hitter,
of the 7th.
Andrew.
Sends that one out of play for
Benintendi.
strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mazara racing back, and it's off the green monster. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The second baseman.
Here's
number
the second
15.
baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Got him to go down swinging there. Blake Swihart becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in now, number 7. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Left fielder, number 7.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Joe Kelly gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Hit down the third base line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Keon Broxton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Bogarts is there for it, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Mazzara patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mazzara is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now in the box, Matt Adams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander. Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this one gets away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan Villar.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up
next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fernando Abad takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Fernando Abad.
Manny Pena will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez over to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Broxton's on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Anthony Swarzak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 37, Anthony Swarzak.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Catcher,
Blake Swihart is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hit on the ground to third. Jerko fields it cleanly, and a rather easy first out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, number 7. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
At the plate, Travis Shaw looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sano is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazar is under it. 1 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Fielder, Max Kepler.
Line drive to center field. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Carpenter. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Carpenter.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here comes another 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazara going back on it to the track. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. That's a hit, the first of the new year for the Redbirds. Here's Jed Jerko now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Way out in front.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air out to left. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And that'll get down for a base hit. In now, Jonathan Villar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Logan.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Here's Miguel Sano.
Right fielder, Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Mazara's on his horse, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Brad Miller. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Miller.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sano ranging back. Gone! So striding in, number 7. He singled his last time up.
Number 7.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Miller. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Domingo Santana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about.
So coming to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Villar sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Popped up. Shaw is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up now towards short right field. Miller will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready now, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now with 2 outs. He's got a chance to get it.
Right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he'll look over to third here once more. And big trouble now as he fires the pickoff throw behind him at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And not in time as the run scores. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Kepler. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 7 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. A base hit in his first trip.
Carpenter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. VR moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jed Jerko. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is the first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Sano. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Now batting, Domingo Santana. It was a walk in his last trip, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
In comes Kepler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
So batter number 3, second baseman,
Orlando Arcia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. The relay throw, and he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll run it over there himself for the out. Standing in, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brad Miller.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Perez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Perez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at Alan Gray.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 19, Alan Gray.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. In for strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And the run will score all the way from first. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Digging in to try it again. Number 7 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Diaz is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Domingo Santana, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yadier Molina is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swinging a little blooper to center. VR comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Arcia fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Travis Shaw.
Ripped down the first base line. Taken in by Carpenter, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. This is in the air out to right field. Sano is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Here's Jed Jerko now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Now batting, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So stepping in, Brad Miller. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw is there for it. And that's the third out. Ready now. Hernan Perez. Zach Duke comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Miller is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. VR giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit out towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw to first. He is out. Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
He got him. Lively fastball that time. And first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This one skied out toward right. Sano waits on it. 1 down. Into the box now, number 7. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Curveball that time, not even close. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hitter, Domingo
and the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Line towards center field. Fowler is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the stretch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Left fielder, Max.
Rendell Grichuk will get up off the bench.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. VR coming on. 1 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Greg
Burkhardt.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now in the box, Jed Jerko. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He was a ground out. Number 11 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Corey Knebel comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge second and third, 2 away. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Villar waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Miguel Cabrera. Now from the home of the A's since 1968 to look at the Oakland Coliseum. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. In now the power hitting outfield.